I want to talk now about one of your most successful collaborations with the late Don Siegel, who you did scores for Coogan's Bluff, Charlie Varick, and The Beguiled, and of course Dirty Harry, another one of your most famous scores. What do you think made that particular relationship so fruitful?
Well, I miss Don Siegel. I cannot believe that he's not with us. Clint Eastwood came. We were all friends. Don Siegel was a special guy. Very special in every sense. But he knew, one thing is, he knew what he wanted, and he knew how to express it. He was very clear about that. And the fact that I exactly did what he wanted, but with artistry. Otherwise he could have been the composer. He only played, I think, harmonica or banjo or something. But he was very clear about what he wanted, and I gave it to him, and he was very, very happy.
What was did he have any particular direction for you for the Dirty Harry score? Because that score has so much of jazz, but also a tiny bit of rock influence in it. I mean, I was just listening to the Dirty Harry score. I recognized a lick in it that was actually lifted by Led Zeppelin. To me, it feels like there's that ding digga digga ding digga digga ding digga digga, that kind of thing going on in it. And I said, wow, Led Zeppelin must have heard this and sort of, because, it predates the song that they used it for. They used it probably for an album in the mid-'70s. And, of course, Dirty Harry is 71. Did Don Siegel, what did Don Siegel say that he wanted for Dirty Harry?
Oh, no. Don Siegel was very far from putting a composer in a straitjacket. Mm-hmm. Completely the opposite. He'd give you absolutely freedom within the parameters of what he tells you in general, what he wanted. Sometimes it's obvious. Sometimes he didn't have to explain me anything because he already had, for instance, when this guy was in what's the name in the movie? The crazy guy.
Scorpio.
Scorpio. But when he comes, and that's what it's obvious that he's crazy and a bad guy, and it's not, he doesn't have to tell me write something crazy for this guy. I did. That's why I used the voice. It's obvious.
So much menace in that, just in those notes somehow.
We are talking about modern music. However, my influence came from the Middle Ages, with the monks and the people. I don't know if you know, in the Middle Ages, the Catholic Church made a rule that no singer, no composer, no performer could play an interval. Now I'm not talking a chord. I'm talking an interval, what they call it in Latin, diabolus in musica, which means the devil in music. And I use that in many of the movies. Not many movies, but some of the movies I've done, like The Amityville Horror, and in Dirty Harry, the interval is this was forbidden. They used to burn the performers who did it.
Wow.
So when you say there's something evil, that's it.
It's the discord. It's the discord that's evil.
It's not is the augmented 4. Because this would be, look, this is major third. This is minor third. This is fourth. That's pleasant. All these are pleasant. But when I do augmented 4, that becomes boom.
And they used to burn people for that, for having that.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
In the stake.
Wow.
I'm talking about in the Middle Ages, this happened.
Yeah.
The Inquisition went to churches and try to find if anybody was playing that chord so they could arrest them and put them in jail and then burn them.